DaRealP, baby.
So y'all already know what time it is. You already know it's time to get into that Roc versus Mook. Most definitely was one of them battles that you had to catch. If you didn't catch it, I feel sorry for you. If you didn't catch it live, it was a very good battle. It pretty much gave me what I expected from a battle.
Roc on the low. I'm gonna put all this shit in motion, ho. But if you think you the wave, sure, whatever floats your boat. Look.
It was live on Caffeine. This was at the time of this recording. This was yesterday, live on Caffeine. They will drop it on the URL app like they always do. Like they've been dropping all the caffeine battles or whatever. But let's get into it. Now, the first thing that I noticed,
we all gathered here tonight. Y'all, bow your heads at your table and say grace with me. God, forgive me. Gotta murder Mook before he murder me. Treat this battle like I'm fighting the murder case purposely. But facing murder won't worry me, certainly. I'ma beat murder. First, second, and third. Amen. You heard of me. Roc been
talk for a minute. The first thing that I noticed that was different about this battle, other than the fact that it was a main event, was that we had a crowd. We had crowds of people, you know what I'm saying, through all battles. And then when it came down to Roc and Mook battle, we removed the crowd. We removed everybody out the venue, out the camera view, out the 6 feet of distance. You know, like everybody was out there. And you know, we all know that works in favor for one and not so much in favor for another. But that was just something that I noticed that was, you know what I'm saying, something that was noticeable and noteworthy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, why we just had, it's not even the same event. When you think about it, like when you do an event, when you do a Gnome or Summer Madness in the past, you've done these events and the crowd that's there is the crowd that's there throughout the whole event. So this first battle get the same crowd reaction, or the same people in the crowd reacting similar to who they are as a person for the 7th battle. So, you know, that just came a little crazy. That just struck me a little odd, you know what I'm saying? And it was something I noticed. But overall, this battle was fire. It was fire, you know what I'm saying? The no crowd, I think a lot of casual fans hear the no crowd, they don't hear people reacting, so they don't react. But if you know it, you know it, you know what I'm saying? Mook, all 3 of his rounds, he was talking, you know what I'm saying? He definitely was talking. And Roc was doing what Roc doing. He was talking too, though. Don't get me wrong. Like, he was talking in the way that Roc can talk. You feel me? And I felt like Roc was consistent throughout all his rounds. You know what I'm saying? I felt like, you know what I'm saying, he had a few high points, he had a few low points, but for the most part, he stayed consistent through his rounds. And I felt like, you know, Mook was talking that real shit, and his first 2 rounds, to me, in my opinion, it just took him a little while to really heat up. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, he was saying some shit, and then when he started to heat up, that's when you like, oh, he really saying some shit, you know what I'm saying? And that was the rapping aspect, that was the cadence, that was the delivery, that was the voice inflection, the aggression, all that shit that you want to, you know what I'm saying, that you want to put or add to it or whatever. But for the most part, I felt like Roc and Mook definitely did what they were supposed to do. Now, I'm not going to come in here, I'm not giving out any bars. This is one of them Jones where y'all going to have to go catch it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going to have to catch it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought only Mook would be the one with something to say. And Roc had a lot to say, too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of true shit to say as well. It was one thing that was said that Mook put in the verse, putting around about official. And you know, it was a nice bar, you feel me? Like you thinking like, damn, if that's true, you know, that's a haymaker, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, next thing you know, as soon as you hear it, official goes to tweet. And she tweet, and the tweet says, why would Mook lie and make up some gay shit? A picture of his ass cheeks? What the fuck, bruh? I feel Miss Hustle has something to do with this, because what in the fuck? And she goes on to at Miss Hustle when she says it or whatever, and to me, you lose points for a false angle if you talking, if one of your slogans or, you know, one of the phrases you using is, you know what I'm saying, real over bars, you know what I'm saying, like real shit over bars, you know what I'm saying. Like if that's one of your slogans and you not bringing us real, you bringing us a false narrative, you know what I'm saying, with that, you feel me. But it was more shit said, so that has you question, you know what I'm saying, a person whether or not the rest of the things that they said was true. And you know, like what was said wasn't the most flattering thing to officials. So I mean, it ain't like if it really happened, she'd be jumping up to say that, yeah, that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? So it's two sides to every story, but at the same time, she went out and blatantly said like, nah, he lying. So that lose a few points for me. All in all, I had the same beliefs of a lot of people that I've seen, you know, recapping or not necessarily recapping, but talking about it. I watched a few interviews or whatever, and I can concur with a lot of people when they say they feel like Roc got the second, they feel like Mook got the third, and you know, some people going Roc on the first, some people going Mook in the first, but what you can't debate is that first is debatable. I'm edging Roc. I'm not even edging Roc. I'm actually giving Roc the first. I'm not edging him the first. I'm giving it to him, you know what I'm saying? I felt like he took the first. I felt like he took the second. I felt like Mook took the third. And it felt like, you know, because I was streaming this on Caffeine. Shout outs to Caffeine. Shout outs to the squad. Everybody in the building. You already know the vibes. Everybody heard Mook's third and decided to, you know what I'm saying, kind of give him the first and second because of how powerful the third was. And I didn't know that's how battle rap happens, you know what I'm saying. I ain't know that's how it worked. Like I've been watching this shit for over 20 years and I've never heard it work like that, you know what I'm saying. So, you know what I'm saying, I've heard people say things like, oh, what he said in the third made his second more powerful or something like that. Like I get that, but I never heard nobody just like, oh, he down 0-2, but this third was so crazy that he just won the battle. Like that's, you know what I'm saying, that's a little, you know what I'm saying, crazy to me. I understand that Mook is a legend, and shout outs and all respects to Mook. Like just because I'm going Tay-Rock, I feel like it was debatable. Like I said, I got Tay-Rock winning, but I'm not mad at you if you got Mook winning. I understand it, you know what I'm saying. Mook ain't come out and wet the bed, you know what I'm saying. Like he ain't come out and do dog shit, you feel me. He came out and he rapped, he did what Mook do, you feel me. And with that being said, it was a great card. Run off the undercard, EK versus Loso. Loso 30'd him. I felt like it was a 30. Gentleman's 30, whatever you want to call it. 2-1, non-debatable. Either way, Loso won convincingly. Jerry West and Danny Myers. I got Jerry West winning off the first watch. I didn't rewatch that one. I rewatched the Mook and the Mook and Roc, but I didn't rewatch Jerry. I didn't rewatch the undercard at all. And on first watch, I got Jerry winning that 3-0. And B-Dot versus Holmesy, I pretty much got B-Dot winning it 3-0. I felt like B-Dot was able to get his point across. He was able to get his message out. And I felt like Holmesy just had some dry spots within his round. The same thing with Jerry. I felt like Jerry was bar heavy and, you know, animated and aggressive with his bars. And Danny wasn't some of Danny bars wasn't landing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird because it's Danny. You know what I'm saying? Bar God. And he bar God. You feel me? But some of them wasn't landing. And EK and Loso, that was a real good battle to me, honestly. Like, EK pen is not a problem. It's his cadence. It's his flow. You know what I'm saying? He needs to kind of work on that or fix that. I don't know what's going on right now, but his pen isn't the problem. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, they called this the anniversary card. I guess it's the 11-year URL anniversary card. So it is what it is. I ain't giving out no bars. I think y'all should really get the $7.99 and go watch it, or find a friend that got a screen recorded and go watch this Mook versus Roc battle for yourself. It's definitely one. It's definitely a classic. I believe it's a classic. And it's one of them ones that's gonna be replayed. It's one of them ones that's gonna have a lot of history for battle rap in it. So with that being said, shout outs to the squad. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. It's your boy, DaRealP, about to get up off this John. You know what I'm saying? I'll see y'all later. Follow me on Caffeine, man, at DaRealP. We in the building.
DaRealP, baby.